mentioned Julie Murphy. We should can't do this whole interview and not at least talk a little bit about Dumplin. That's got to be just a heck of a thing to have a book take off like that, become, I think, a pre-classic, if not already a classic of the YA genre, and also now a Netflix movie. So, are you texting on a regular basis with Jennifer Aniston? How has your life changed as a result of this, or is it really just a question of I'm glad this worked out for this author, but I love all my authors the same?
Well, so I'm definitely not texting with Jennifer Aniston. It's, I don't know, that again, that's a good question. Boy, you really make me think, you know? Why you gotta make me think so hard? It definitely changes your life, I think, when something is that big of a hit. And I would say, you know, Julie and I definitely email every day, right? Because there's always something going on in her career that we're both working on together. Dumplin and Julie, you know, on a personal note, really share a special, have a special place in my heart, because my wife Molly and I met because of Julie Murphy. This was long before we got together, but we actually both offered on her first book, which is Side Effects May Vary. And Molly won. Molly got Julie to begin with, and I didn't know who Molly Jaffa was at the time, and I thought, who is this agent who's younger than me and scooped this great book that I was so excited about? And I just felt nothing but loathing and envy for a long time. And then, you know, Molly and I met again through you know, mutual friends and at professional parties and whatnot. And eventually we became close. We started dating and we got married, and started working at the same agency. Molly had been at Folio for many years when I joined. And eventually Molly made the decision to leave agenting and go into literary scouting. So there was the option for her authors to go anywhere they wanted. They could go to another agency. And I'm happy to say that, you know, that the majority of them stayed with me. But, you know, Julie is, you know, when there was the big red carpet premiere in Hollywood for Dumplin, you know, Molly and I went together. You know, she set up that deal for the movie, and I sort of took it over after she left the agency. So Julie's in a special place because she was really instrumental to my marriage, which I can't say about every book I work on. So that's kind of a special thing for us. So not only is this book, you know, so important and such a positive, beautiful message, and you know, not only has it reached such great success, but then on the personal level, it's also this special thing between Molly and I, which is nice. So yeah, so for a number of reasons, that was a really exciting thing to have that movie come out.
And for those who don't know, Molly, before she was Molly Cusick, was Molly Jaffa, and she also faced the 7 questions at middlegradeninja.com. I was hoping that was how you guys met, but no, sounds like it was Julie. So we have a couple of questions on the back of that. One, I have to make sure, Julie, if you're listening to this, you are welcome to come on the podcast anytime. I would love to chat with you. I'll pitch you my brilliant idea for Dumplin 2. I'm calling it Dumplinado. Willadine gains the powers of a tornado. It's going to be very exciting.
I like it.
So email me. We'll set that up. But then with your being married to an agent, if I'm an author and I'm coming to you, am I right to maybe think that hopefully I'm getting 2 agents for the price of one, that Molly's maybe going to weigh in on some of these things?
You know, I'd be lying if I said there isn't an amount of that, you know. Like any couple, we talk about our jobs and we talk about work, and you know, Molly, her agenting brain is one that I admire so much, and our brains are very complementary in that way. So I oftentimes ask her for feedback and what she would do in different situations, and we talk about different things, you know, whatever the sort of hot gossip is in publishing at the moment. But I don't want to promise anyone they're getting 2 agents for the price of one. That's maybe putting it a little bit strong, but she is definitely a brain that works in concert with mine, and her publishing expertise is invaluable. So maybe confidentially, there is a little bit of a bonus if you sign with me. I'm not going to lie.
It's a pretty enticing offer.